very good morning to our RANsquawk listeners and welcome to the European Rundown for today, Thursday the 11th of August. And a bit of turnaround in market sentiment from what we saw the sharp selling in equity markets yesterday. We did see overnight, after the close of Wall Street, some positive earnings out of the likes of Cisco and also a late interview live with the SocGen CEO who totally dismissed any of this speculation regarding the bank, which contributed to their shares falling as much as 20% yesterday. That dismissal in particular has helped some of the bank stocks recover. Financials on a sector breakdown are leading the charge higher in European stocks at the moment, which are up broadly around 2 to 3% across the Eurozone. Elsewhere, there continues to be talk on whether or not the ECB has been back in the market once again in terms of their security markets programme, purchasing in particular once again Italian and Spanish debts, both spreads of which do trade tighter around 6 to 7 basis points respectively on the session, despite that talk being unconfirmed at the moment. Also as well, that French spread trading tighter, reversing some of the widening moves yesterday. Looking at other asset classes, currency movement has been another key thing this morning. In particular, weakness observed in the Swiss franc as we progress through the trading hours. We have seen some talk emanate in regard to potential ways in which the ECB may counter the recent strengthening of their currency by conducting currency swaps, but also with the general risk appetite seen in equity markets as well this morning. And elsewhere in dollar yen, did see a bout of very sharp volatility around a quick spike of 100 pips at one point this morning. Did prompt some to speculate a potential intervention from the BOJ, however that appears not to be the case. It seems more so that it's just purely corporate activity and some jitters as we trade very close to those all-time lows at 76.24. Do note there is option barriers and also a large option expiry seen down at that 76 handle today. In terms of looking forward then for the US session, we'll continue to monitor the health of the European bank stocks in particular. Also as well, the Italian finance minister should be due on the wire shortly to discuss their austerity measures. In terms of economic data, we'll get the weekly jobs numbers and US trade balance, and we'll also wrap up the week's issuance from the US Treasury with the 30-year note sale later. That concludes the opening wrap from me here in London. We'll have another update for you, the cash equity close later this afternoon in Europe. So for the time being, have yourself a great trading day.